Now, there was something that, I mean, ever since Fresh and Fit got demonetized, I never watched Fresh and Fit weekly anyway.
Never.
But Fresh and Fit were doing call-ins, and this dude was so he respectfully told Fresh, this is the problem that people have with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you don't care. It seems like you're not trying. It doesn't look like you had any value.
Did it sound racist?
No. It sounded like a real fan. It was a genuine supporter. Like he sounds like one of the niggas that sends $50 to $100 chats in to support them.
The thing is, his overall point is, you niggas get on here and preach that we should be trying to be the best self-actualized versions of ourselves.
Yeah,
and should be trying to constantly correct our flaws.
It'd be better.
You have a blatant speech impediment that everybody's been aware of since the beginning of this podcast, and it's still in the same, like, you haven't improved.
Yeah, there's no
You still
improvement.
have to, you still stumble on the same shit.
Kind of like when Flacco first started at No Jumper about a year ago, whatever, he always has a stutter, right? And obviously it's worse when somebody applies pressure on him. But like he had the stutter, but then he was like, I'm gonna get speech classes.
It is.
And then he started getting speech classes, but it was like, niggas are like, I don't see nothing. But to be fair with the whole speech classes, I don't know if y'all remember, I feel like niggas were in speech class all through elementary and middle school. Like that shit was like an 8-year process. Like I remember kids leaving like, oh, I got speech in elementary school.
I do remember that.
That was multiple years. They didn't do this shit for a year. It was some time.
Really elementary school, but I do remember that happening.
Yeah.
And even more so overall, not even just like him not being the most articulate, but just Myron being the sole carrier of the show.
Yeah, and it was just funny how he was kind of retorting some of the points, and it kind of made it look worse. And the dude was extremely nice about it. Like
he tried to be like, nigga, I actually love you.
Yeah,
kind of why I'm telling you this.
Yeah, bro, it was sincere like that. And even when he tried to hit him with the whole, well, listen, bro, even if you don't see the results, I'm living my life, bro. I do what I do, and what I do, it's really complicated and it's really important to the job. But he was like, listen, look, bro, I'm just trying to tell you what people are telling you. Like, remember, I like you, bro. Like, I fuck with you. It's like, hold on, I'm gonna just play some of it.
Mind you, Myron is dead silent.
Myron is dead silent.
Myron ain't
bro.
say shit.
He didn't help the nigga till the very end, bro. To the very end. But I'm about to play it right now so y'all can hear how nice this nigga was.
Nigga was combing his synthetic waves.
The fuck? I'm clicking on the hyperlink. Oh, there it is.
What did
All right, Fresh, I'm going to make it real quick, right? The reason why, like, a lot of people in the whole community hate on you is because of the fact that whatever you do to bring value is not seen. There's a level of, like, incompetence that comes across, and because you don't speak well and you stutter, and it seems like your growth in that aspect is super slow. From the outside looking in, it looks almost like you're leeching. So a lot of people look at you and they go, wait, man, I can do that better than he can. I can talk better than he can. I can act better than he can. I can regurgitate the same talking points better than he can. So that's why people look at you and they go, yeah, no, we don't really fuck with that guy. And it doesn't really help that you dismiss it and almost seem as though you're not really improving at a pace in which people can respect. So that's why people don't really fuck with you like that.
This is so polite.
I'm just saying what it is. I'm not a big Fresh hater. I understand that, like, you're growing in ways maybe I just don't see it. But it's just, you asked earlier as to why people always be hating and stuff like that. It's just because, objectively speaking, from the outside looking in, it looks like your progress is super slow. And for the regular average Joe, they go, I can do that same shit twice as fast, way better, and it's your lack of politely acknowledging that. So a lot of people just comes off condescending, and people just don't respect it. So that's why people don't give you the respect that you deserve, because we're part of the brand, Fresh and Fit, right? So that's what it is.
The Fresh comes first.
Okay.
So so what do you have to say to that? Because I think you don't ever just brush it off and say they're haters or they're jealous or whatever, or like they're on the same level. But you have to admit on some level, like, some of the things that you've been doing to improve have been lax. It's even to the point where your own speech therapist was like, yo, this nigga's not even coming to practice. He's not even working on his vowels, his A-E-I-O-U's and shit. How do we the regular Joes were like, yo, they're going to be that in grade 1. Like, you should be on that shit.
Okay, so I know I have things to work on.
And once again, everyone does. So just because I didn't work on that all the way, doesn't mean that like I'm a bad person.
Which is the ultimate that like. Ultimately, he took personal offense to this.
He did.
Instead of just taking it as constructive criticism.
The nigga said, doesn't mean I'm a bad person. There was not one moment that man said you were a bad person.
That you was a bad person, or that you can't get bitches, or
said,
that you wasn't fly.
He just said you're being lazy. That's all.
You not put in the work that you expect from your viewers.
Yeah.
The shit that you get on here and preach about fucking 5 days a week.
He doesn't have a student's mindset with the game. Like, you know, you got to be a student. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, it's like when you got LeBron James on your team, not to say that Myron is that level of talent, but it's just like when you getting completely carried.
I would say in their world he is.
In their world, yeah. But when you just overall, the fact that LeBron is going to score the points,
getting
get the
carried like
rebounds, pass the ball, get the triple-double. That's what Myron is doing for Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, yeah.
You can beat J.R. Smith and not know how much time is left on the shot clock.
Yeah.
Nah, it's different, though. Like, that nigga just lazy.
No,
you know what
he's
I mean?
lazy, yeah. And I'm going to try to skip forward a little bit.
He seems like he's
I
habitually
screenshot
lazy.
that face just because that's the face.
Yeah.
That says it all.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, okay.
Like, he's like, Myron, you got anything you want to say to this?
Like, that's what you say after you, like, your girl got done just yelling at you. It's like, okay, are you
She's
done?
kind of right.
And this video is 16 minutes and
no.
This video is 16 minutes and 20 seconds long. Myron don't come in until about minute 14. Like Myron let him deal with that.
He's dead silent.
You are a good guy. From what I can see, you're take that. Just so clear.
No. It's not you, other people. I think
It seems as though you lack motivation to do it. While you're critiquing, sometimes too, we see Mo's weight loss, and that's coming.
But again, I'm not here to show myself behind. Fresh is an L, whatever. He's useless.
People can respect.
Well, if it takes me,
I'm just saying what people are. I'm just voicing what people are saying, right?
I get what you're
Niggas are
saying.
broke and don't want to spend $10.
I get what you're saying. My thing is like, I'm improving. Just I don't want to always show it on camera. And then secondly is like, I understand you know the whole sentiment behind Fresh is an L, whatever. He's useless. But I don't always have to show what I'm doing.
No. I don't think that. Just so we're clear.
No. It's not you. Other people. I think for me, it's more like I understand what my role is here and what I'm doing here, and I don't always put on camera because once again, it's not important to put on camera. That being said, what is important is what role I play in my skill set. So I think for me, boasting about it on camera is not what I want to do, and I won't do it. And then thirdly, the shit I actually do, I'm not gonna talk about on camera because it's very hard what I do. And then I would say lastly is that yes, I'm improving.
See, the thing is, like, the skill set that we're referring to is something it's obvious.
Yeah.
We're gonna listen to you and understand how good you are at what you're doing currently.
Yeah.
And the thing is, your show is called Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
It's literally themed around self-improvement. And you blatantly are not self-improving. You're the same nigga you was from episode 1.
Yeah, and blatantly.
At least
just
Myron
like,
would have got a hand transplant.
That's a fact. Yeah. And he's like blatantly putting it in our face, like throwing in their face too. Like, I'm getting all this money from you niggas, and
from telling you niggas to change without me doing a damn thing.
And I don't have to do a goddamn thing.
Like a genius.
And the crazy thing is, you would think he would try to take the Fresh part more seriously, but I think he relates Fresh in terms of just like putting a chain, bust down watch, and driving fancy cars.
The Steiny way of being fresh.
The Steiny way of being fresh, not like being fresh, like niggas asking what you got on.
Not a real curator of garments.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. So it's like, even that
He's
part,
not even doing it like a shout out teaching men's fashion, like telling niggas how to properly put a bow tie on.
or keep their skin clean or clear or some shit like that.
Something like
they're not
actual
doing
advice.
Moisturization.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. And then let me see when I can.
Oh, I'm going to get big like you. Just
Go ahead.
I really want to understand what Myron's true feelings are on this subject. Pause what?
Oh, I'll pause it.
No. I want to understand how Myron actually feels about this. Because he knows he's doing all the work.
He knows that.
But the thing is, it seems like there's some type of compassion he has for Fresh.
It does.
It's almost like your retarded little brother.
But
honestly, the way it's working, no. I feel you 100% on there. It doesn't matter how blatant it is. That's still my brother.
What if Fresh procures the bitches?
But they have team. They've talked about how they have somebody who does the social media for who gets the bitches for them.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
out of their hands.
So I'm wondering if, and honestly, I think in the beginning, I think we might have spoke on this or alluded to this before. I think we spoke on this before, but
Probably.
I think in the beginning of Fresh and Fit's inception, Myron was not a go out nigga like that anyway. You know what I'm saying?
And Fresh was.
I'm in the club 5 days a
Yeah.
week. So I think in terms of getting the bitches and even rubbing shoulders with other powerful men or that are in this red pill space, I think he was pivotal in that.
And doing the
part.
networking.
And through the networking. But once you get there, and say he's able to secure Tommy Marseille or Sartain, I think his name, Tommy Sartain, I think his fucking name or some shit like that.
Whoever
But
that important nigga is.
But he's a red pill nigga, and he's pretty intelligent at what he does or whatever. And then you go back and forth with Myron, you're like, oh shit, like this is the nigga I really need to be talking to. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the nigga-
So, because at this point,
So he's a glorified secretary.
yeah, so because
with
at,
a
this
microphone.
point, like, and in terms of debate, they're not asking Fresh to pull up. They're asking Myron to pull up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's the one that he's intellectually on debate.
Intellectually
Level.
capable of having a
Capable
conversation.
of
He
having
does
that.
the actual research.
Right,
He
so-
tells Fresh what to believe.
Right, exactly. So I think it's just I think he was pivotal in the beginning.
Yeah.
And that could be more than enough reason to be loyal to a nigga. I don't care what y'all say because I wouldn't be here without this. You know
They're
what I'm
also
saying?
genuinely friends. That's obvious.
That's another
They
thing
obviously
too. Yeah,
are
that's
very
another
cool.
thing. That's another thing too. But I'm not gonna. Even if people feel like it's bringing the quality of the podcast down, I don't care because we wouldn't be here without him.
It's kind of like back when me and him first started hooping and he wasn't as decent as he is now. It's
Yeah.
like, I would pick him because he's my friend,
Right.
regardless of the quality of this team.
And then he'll do some dumb shit.
And not pass the whole
I'm the
game.
worst nigga on the team, but he do some dumb shit to make us lose.
Or do some sensational shit to help us with.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
But look, this is when Fresh kicks in. I mean,
As an individual,
Myron.
it's your life. If I feel like improving today or tomorrow, it's up to me. Oh, Fresh, I don't like how you talk. Nigga, fuck you. I don't really care how I talk because it's my life, bro. It's like you can't tell me what to do with my life, bro. I've done the step to be
Can't
successful.
tell me what to do with my life.
You may
The
say,
self-help
I'm
nigga.
listening off of Myron. Nigga, we've been this from the very beginning as two people, bro. Like, I may not be on Myron's level. And look, kudos to Myron. He's done hella work for himself from the very beginning. I applaud him. I'm now in the gym. It took 30 years, but I'm here. Like, if it takes today or tomorrow, as a man, once again, it's up to me. That's all I'm saying, man.
I'm sorry.
and that's solid then. Yeah, Myron, what's up?
I was gonna say real quick to address your thing because you gave some valid criticisms before as far as like the whole. That's why I made the clan joke. But with the suit and everything, bringing on Nick and everything else like that. Valid criticisms, bro. I get it. But my thing is, I look at it like I'm
He pretty
always.
much just said,
I don't disagree with you, but
he's like, you cook my mans. You were right.
he kind of heard it.
But let me just tell you about some other things.
Yeah.
But this is also true.
Right?
With content, right? Obviously, I really hate censorship. I really hate the soy boy media. I hate the pussies, etc. And I want a podcast where the guys can actually get dating advice, get advice. Like, I mean, you got some very serious stuff, and you're able to call in and get some advice on it from two guys that kind of understand. And I think us being able to have that type of platform. We would be doing a disservice if we didn't platform certain people that people might not like. And people might have their issues with Nick. I personally like Nick. People can say whatever they want to say about him, but
Yeah, he don't got nothing to
This
say.
How
nigga
many
turned
pats
into
on the... Oh, go ahead.
a salesman.
I'm about to say, how many pats on the back you think they gave him when the cameras turned off?
Talking about the nigga
Talking about Fresh.
Fresh. Hey, man.
It's okay.
Don't worry about that,
Yeah.
Them
bro.
niggas don't know nothing.
They don't know nothing.
Let
bro.
them super chat.
Yeah. These dumbass niggas are paying you anyway.
Literally.
Nah.
I don't know. So
That is kind of crazy. He avoided that shit like a true African man.
he did. He got the fuck out of there.
It was
Nobody
like,
talked
so
about
what?
nothing.
I'm a man. Like
He
a
was
true
like-
Nigerian nigga.
Because I'll do so much important shit behind the scenes you don't even know, but it just fails to tell us what this is.
Yeah, man, that nigga.
Like he just said that you are inadequate and you don't really provide value. That's something you should probably defend.
He got the same aura as Caesar Pena. The nigga just,
A scam artist.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's it. I mean, there's more, but I think we're at like 2.5 right now. So unless
We
y'all-
at that plateau.
yeah, if you want to hit something else, we can hit another one.
Depends on how hot it is.
All right. The only thing that I have that I think is hot, I don't have anything that's hot enough. I don't think. I got Joe Budden, Queen's Flip, went to lunch with Mandy. Let me just hit the fake button.